Good Tuesday evening to Richard Scott here for the forecast update. Got some hot weather coming up. In fact, record-breaking temperatures expected later this week and over the holiday weekend. Got Memorial Day weekend coming up. Here's a look from Bryant-Denny Stadium. The weather report for today. This is the almanac. Tuscaloosa make it up to 94. We actually tied the old record of 94, set back in 1996. Low this morning was 68. Again, that's well above average. And it gets hotter this week. Now, tomorrow will be similar as today was. We'll top out in the low to mid-90s. By Thursday, mid-90s, upper 90s on Friday and Saturday. And I think we'll touch 100 over West Alabama on Sunday. It's going to be hottest day so far this year, clearly this week. In fact, even tomorrow and Thursday and Friday will be close to those record temperatures for this time of the year. So again, some hot stuff. This evening, things pretty quiet. This recording about 9:45 on this Tuesday night. No rainfall, none expected. Here's a live look from Tuscaloosa. Temperature of 83 now. Again, the high earlier at 94. Earlier, I took this before sunset at Gulf Shores. If you remember last week, we had the Hangout Music Fest happening down along Alabama's Gulf Coast at Gulf Shores, and a lot of people are down there now. At least earlier this evening for sunset, quiet as a mouse. And just to show it, here's the beach forecast coming up. Skies will be clear next several days. We'll have temperatures in the 80s along the Gulf Coast. Back here at home, again, we got 83 in Tuscaloosa, 80 in Birmingham, 79 in Linden, 77 in Montgomery. Very warm night across Alabama. All the showers and thunderstorms back to the northwest. Those will not make it in here. In fact, tomorrow, partly cloudy. Temperatures starting off today around 6 a.m. at 70. Keep in mind there could be a shower over extreme northwest Alabama tomorrow afternoon. I don't expect many people to see a raindrop. In fact, not even calling for that in the forecast publicly. But again, temperatures will be in the mid-90s tomorrow, close to records for this time of the year. Cold stuff back in the Rockies. Some record low maximum temperature set back in Colorado. Denver setting one of those. And just bitterly cold air where the trough is. We're under the ridge. And again, on the backside of the system, you see all the snow happening over the Rockies. And thunderstorms head that coming through St. Louis. Had several confirmed tornadoes today with this system. But it is about to dampen out and weaken. It's just going to run into this big blocker of the southeast. It cannot push through that. Big up air ridge will win the battle. So again, during the day tomorrow, notice how extreme northwest, west, Alabama, east Mississippi, there could be a quick little tiny shower. I don't expect much, so don't count on it. Thursday, again, a dry start to the day. Temperatures by mid-afternoon in the 90s, and you see there could be a shower over southeast portions of central Alabama. Upper air ridge going to be building over the coming days. See the purple shades there representing very high heights. That means it is going to be baking. In fact, the center of that ridge, see the swirl right over Alabama. That's on Friday. And that continues through the rest of the weekend as well. Pool forecast. Let's show you that. This is for Wednesday. We're in the mid-90s, around 94 on average. Hot temperatures and rather humid. You know, yesterday, if you watched, we had a subtropical storm develop out of the West Atlantic, not too far from Bermuda. That was Andrea. Winds were at 40 miles per hour at one point. That storm has now fizzled out. It's now remnant low. Andrea winds at the last observation at 35, but again, that's just a remnant low now as it is fizzling out. 70 tonight, mostly clear and mild. Tomorrow we will top out in the mid-90s, partly cloudy, hot day. Upper 90s on Friday, near 100 over the weekend. That includes Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, even into Tuesday. Incredibly hot weather for Memorial Day. Hang on, you're going to need the AC coming up this weekend. This will be the hottest temperatures we've seen this early ever in much of west and central Alabama, as we do come up with those record temperatures for this time of the year. Again, I'll have to check the official records. I think for Tuscaloosa, the earliest we hit 100 was sometime in June, but I'm going to check that and update you as we get a little bit closer. But either way, it is incredibly hot coming up, almost like summer. All right, that's your webcast update for this Tuesday night. Everybody have a good evening.